DDG says 9-to-5 jobs should only be used to fund your own personal business.
Oh, I did see that.
I saw that.
I don't.
Nothing wrong with that. You saw when he elaborated on it. He was just like, if you're cool with working a 9-to-5 and everything, that's cool. I wasn't throwing shade at that. I'm just saying if you're trying to fulfill your entrepreneur lifestyle like a 9-to-5, just like, you know, use that money to do that. So I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I don't see nothing wrong with it either.
The only way that works is you'd have to be living somewhere like at home with your parents where you don't have to pay bills, so where you can take that 9-to-5 money and fund that business.
We're in an interesting era where everybody is,
because that 9-to-5 could pay for a whole business. It just would take, I would say, it would take you about 6 months. Let's say you made $20 an hour. I don't know what, I can't think of the math off the top of my head. Let's just say you work 9-to-5. That's 40 hours. So I think
if you work $20 an hour, 80
20.
hours, that's like $3,200 a month or something.
So we go times 20. $3,200 a month.
Oh, I guessed that right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
$3,200 a month times 12.
Well, I make $20 before commission. That's why I know that, actually.
$3,200 times 12. So let's say you make about we'll just say you make $40,000. $40,000 a year.
okay.
So out of that $40,000, well, okay. You need to be able to live off of that. So that means essentially the best way to live off of that is to be at home. So I feel like that tailors towards an audience of younger people that want to start a business and be an entrepreneur, not more so people like us where we've been out the house for a while and we don't really want to go back home. I feel like that doesn't really reciprocate with us.
We're in a very interesting era where everybody wants to be an entrepreneur.
I don't understand it. Nigga, people need workers.
I mean,
you can't all be entrepreneurs.
And it won't work out like that. Everyone won't be an entrepreneur.
It can't work out like that.
That's why supply and demand is the thing, because the more people decide to be an entrepreneur, the more demand there's for people who need to be employees. Mm-hmm. The more money there is that's offered for people to take those jobs. I guess my question is, when did this switch happen?
With this new era of this
COVID.
No, yeah, and an influencer area, how you can, to get internet famous, you can just start making videos right here and monetize it, which is not a bad thing
at all.
But I think
that's
COVID
literally how it
was a
started.
spark, because during COVID, everyone was filming videos. Like, think about it, Farnham blew up on YouTube during COVID. Everyone blew up during COVID on YouTube and TikTok. TikTok became this huge thing. So all these entrepreneur real estate became a huge thing right after COVID. And so so being an entrepreneur was I don't want to work no regular job. And I think it's because people had so much time off, people was able to realize, maybe I shouldn't be working for these niggas. I can make X amount of dollars doing this. I don't got to work for you.
You could really make $1 million off this, really.
And then the economy,
absolutely,
a lot of money hacks that weren't here
without anything
a
else.
decade ago. That's the answer to your question.
Absolutely.
Not to mention the economy went up, so everything's more expensive. So why would I work for you? I'm not making no money.
So that's why the thing is there's people got to realize there's a lot of other things that come with being an entrepreneur. And I'm only saying it's not because I guess technically we are entrepreneurs considering this platform we have. Where the hell's the Tito's at?
Where my Tito at? What the hell? I'm moving back there, boy.
Oh, okay.
I'm moving back.
On the way. But this entrepreneurship type era we're in. It's interesting. There's a lot of things people don't take into consideration when they decide to be an entrepreneur.
The hours, you can't just clock out.
Yeah.
You gotta depending on what you do, you might have to be up at 4 a.m.
There's a
no
different,
matter how long.
There's a different type of hustle that comes with that. I've met people who went into entrepreneurship and then decided to come back to the 9-to-5. I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, you got to think, again, the long hours, dedication you got to put in.
May not be consistent. The money
may not be consistent at all.
May lose for a couple months.
Insurance, retirements. I mean,
taxes. Well,
yeah. I mean, that's those two.
Payback.
So I mean, things like that. Saying all this to say, I mean, you do what's best for you, but don't let social media warp you into thinking that you got to go do this, you got to go do that. sometimes it's best just to close that app up.
Yeah, it can really distract you for sure.
Because
making it seem like you're a bum if you're. Yep. I saw one kid. He was like basically saying like I think he was trying to just like clickbait. He was just like, there's so many ways today, like crypto, start your own e-commerce and make a YouTube doing this. If you're not making at least $100K a month, like blah blah blah. I'm like, if you're not making $100K a month, like what? Like, you know how many percentage? What the percentage of people who make that? And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it made it seem like you're a dumbass. I'm just like, all right, bro, you got that.
That's the internet, man.
It ain't easy to make $100K, nigga. That's still hard to this day.
And imagine in a month.
$100K in a month is insane, nigga. What? Put this way, nigga. There's no regular job that makes you $100K. And break it down, $100K into a month, nigga. You would have to be making $25,000 a week, nigga. $25,000 divided by 7 is like $4,000 a month.
Huh? All right.
3.
What did you just say?
I mean,
a day.
A day. 3. It's about like 3,100 and like $25 a day.
Take
or some
this nigga's
shit.
cup, bro.
It's some shit like that. But bro, think about it. Put wait, how do you make $3,000 in one day?
What?
It'll be $3,000 a day to make. It'll be
$3,000 a day to make 27 in 5 years.
No, to make 100,000.
I'm joking, idiot.
This math is crazy. We gotta stop.
He said no, like I'm big serious.
So you would have to make $3,571 a day, nigga. Niggas can't even figure out how to make that in 1 week or a month.
Just scam, bro.
Like, but that's what I'm saying.
The PPP loan.
So any nigga that says, "Oh, if you don't make $100,000 in a month, you doing something wrong," is insane, nigga. How do you make $3,571.42 in a day? I ain't figured the shit out. I've been trying to crack that code on how to make that shit, half of that shit in a week.
It's possible.
How? That's
like
what I'm saying.
Nigga,
I was about
to talk. Like e-commerce, there's a lot of ways.
Slow down, Jamaree. I know you're getting hyped up. That Drake got him going crazy.
No, these niggas. I'm not letting them on, nigga. I just pissed that shit out. But
you could sell a car and make that much in a day.
Huh? You ain't making
$3,500.
You could make $3,500 in one day.
I know at 4. Yeah, if you sold like a Super
every
Duty,
day.
I mean,
in the MSRP.
I'm saying every single day, 7 days a week.
The chances are very fucking unlikely that you're gonna make that every single day.
It's about less than 1%.
Definitely. All I'm saying is, but you can't have a. I mean, I've had days where I made $5,000 in a day.
Yeah, you acting like it's impossible.
Yeah, but to make $100,000, you ever made $100,000 in 1 month?
No. However, I do know people who have made half of that in a month.
Man, that's a little bit more reasonable. That's a little bit more reasonable though. $100,000 in 1 month is insane.
Yeah.
50,000. Nigga, that means you only got to make divide this by nigga. Put this way, that means you only got to figure out how to make $1,700 in a week. Yeah. Nigga, that's more reasonable. Nigga, I can figure out how to make $1,700 in 1 week.
Very interesting.
It ain't easy to make $1,700 in 1 week, but I can figure out. I know how. I can think of a few ways how to make $1,700 in 1 week.
A lot of possibilities out there, man.
Okay.
Nigga, you just gotta have 2 ways of income, and you just gotta make $892.
I mean, shit. Yeah. So just know you ain't gonna be getting that if you if you work in the fryer at McDonald's, unfortunately.
Nigga, that's 2 weeks of paycheck for them.
Facts.
So quit your job and start an LLC.
You ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.